How does diet influence your sexual life? What is anal sex and how can it be practiced safely? Hello to all lovers of psychology and sexuality. Today, we will unveil the sexual curiosities of women. If you are interested in these topics, make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell to not miss our future videos. Also, leave us comments and share your experiences in the section below. Let's get started. Diet can influence sexual life by affecting energy levels, cardiovascular health, and hormonal function. A balanced and healthy diet can contribute to better sexual health. Anal sex is a sexual practice that involves stimulation of the anus and rectum. It can be practiced safely using proper lubrication, open communication, and gradual penetration. It's important to respect the boundaries and comfort of both parties involved. In countries like Canada and Australia, specific sexual education programs have been developed to address the needs of LGBTQ+ youth and promote inclusion and respect for sexual and gender diversity. Cervical orgasm. Some women experience a type of orgasm known as a cervical orgasm, derived from stimulation of the uterine cervix. This type of orgasm can be deeper and more expansive. Challenging jealousy. Open relationships may require healthy management of jealousy and insecurity, as couples must face the possibility of their loved ones having intimate encounters with others. Classical music's effect. It has been observed that classical music, particularly Vivaldi's Autumn, can increase sexual arousal. Scientists believe this is due to the rhythm and structure of the music, which may match the rhythm of sexual activity. Clitoral size. The clitoris is an erectile organ containing over 8,000 nerve endings, but only a small part is externally visible. Most of the clitoris is located inside the body and extends to the base of the vulva. Clitoral stimulation. For many women, clitoral stimulation is essential for reaching orgasm. Foreplay can focus on gently stroking the clitoris, using sex toys designed for this area, or oral sex techniques. Common practice in partners of all orientations. Anal sex is not limited to heterosexual relationships. It is practiced and enjoyed by people of all sexual orientations. Communication. After the act. After the experience, it's important to talk about how both parties felt. Open communication can strengthen intimacy and mutual understanding. In certain urban communities in North America, safe and accessible spaces, such as youth centers and mobile clinics, have been created where young people can receive counseling and sexual health services without fear of stigma or discrimination. Concept of emotional connection. Although often associated with sexual positions and techniques, the Kama Sutra also emphasizes the importance of emotional and spiritual connection between lovers, reinforcing the idea that sex goes beyond the physical act. Conflict resolution. Effective conflict management is essential in open relationships, as couples must address unique challenges such as personal boundaries, feelings of exclusion, and concerns about fairness in the relationship. Conscious breathing. Practicing conscious breathing during foreplay can help women connect more deeply with their bodies and sexuality, increasing feelings of relaxation and pleasure during sexual activity. Continued education. Ongoing education about anatomy, sexual health, and safe practices is key to ensuring healthy and consensual sexual experiences. Continuous exploration. Open relationships can be dynamic and constantly evolving. Couples may find it helpful to review and adjust their agreements regularly as their desires, needs, and circumstances change. Control exercises. Control exercises, such as the stop-start technique, can help men learn to delay ejaculation and improve control over their sexual response. Cooking skills. Knowing how to cook and showing an interest in preparing delicious meals can be a pleasant surprise for many women. Couple use. Sex toys are not just for individual use. Many are designed to be used as a couple. This can include toys for mutual stimulation, such as vibrating rings or role-playing toys. Creativity and experimentation. Foreplay is an opportunity to be creative and experiment with new techniques and sex toys that can enhance arousal and pleasure. From silk handcuffs to soft feathers, there is a wide range of options to explore. Cultural differences in sex education. Cultural differences influence the sex education received by individuals, including messages about sexuality, sexual pleasure, and acceptable sexual practices. Cultural differences in the perception of sexuality. Attitudes towards sexuality vary significantly among different cultures and societies. What may be considered acceptable in one culture may be taboo in another, influencing people's sexual fantasies and practices. Cultural stigma. Despite growing acceptance, anal sex has often been surrounded by cultural stigma, which may affect some women's willingness to try or talk about it. Dedication. Time. Foreplay doesn't have to be rushed and can be enjoyed as an end in itself. Taking enough time to explore and enjoy each moment can lead to a more rewarding and satisfying sexual experience. Delayed ejaculation. Some men may experience delayed ejaculation, meaning they have difficulty reaching orgasm during sexual intercourse. This can be due to emotional or physical factors. Delayed orgasm. Some men may experience what is known as delayed orgasm, where they reach orgasm after a prolonged period of stimulation. It can be a satisfying experience for some, but frustrating for others. In countries like Iceland and Denmark, sexual education is included in the school curriculum from an early age, aiming to promote healthy relationships and prevent gender-based violence. Different types of orgasm. Some women report different types of orgasms, such as clitoral, vaginal, or G-spot orgasms. The orgasm experience can vary depending on the type and stimulation. Diversity in sexual orientations. There are numerous sexual orientations beyond heterosexuality, including homosexuality, bisexuality, pansexuality, and many more. Diversity in sexual orientations is natural and valid. Diversity in sexual preferences. Sexual preferences vary widely among individuals and may include a wide range of practices and fantasies. What is pleasurable for one person may not be for another, and all sexual preferences should be respected as long as they are consensual and safe. Diversity of fantasies. Each person has unique sexual fantasies. Some are attracted to the idea of threesomes, while others may fantasize about domination or submission scenarios. Diversity of libido. Libido, or sexual desire, varies from person to person and can be influenced by physical, emotional, and social factors, as well as hormonal changes. Diversity of sexual practices. Sexual practices vary widely among people and cultures, and what works for one couple may not be suitable for another. Open communication and mutual exploration are key to a satisfying sex life. Domination and submission fetishism. In some BDSM, bondage, domination, submission, and masochism relationships, domination and submission fetishism play a significant role, where one person enjoys exerting control over their partner, while the other enjoys being dominated. Human sexuality is a fascinating and diverse field that never ceases to amaze us. Sexual curiosities unveil the wonderful complexity of the human experience in the intimate realm. As we explore and understand these facts, it is crucial to remember that each individual is unique in their sexual experience. Respecting and communicating with your partner are the keys to a satisfying and healthy sexual life. Sexual education and understanding are essential tools for fully embracing our sexuality